Hi everybody, it's John back here again with another video in the Model Company Overview series. This is Model Company Overview number 5, and today we're talking about a company called Ace Corporation. Now, Ace Corporation is an interesting company. They're based in South Korea, and they were founded in around 2006, as best as I can ascertain. It's certainly the case that their first model release came out late 2006-2007. The thing about Ace Corporation is that they're a company that don't do an awful lot on their own. They basically rebox other companies' models and sell them in the Far East. And I do believe that they were a company set up maybe by Revell, maybe by somebody else, but all the intents look as if it's Revell that set this company up as an outlet in the Far East for Revell models. They don't just do Revell models, they also do a model release by Minicraft and a model release, actually they do 2 or 3 model releases by Accurate Miniatures, who obviously found their way through Revell as well. And they also do a couple of kits, although they're just variants of the T50 trainer, that are indigenous, designed by Ace Corporation themselves. I just want to take you through the range of kits that they do. They basically do Minicraft rebox of the Lockheed SR-71A in 1/288th scale. Then they do a range of kits in 1/144 scale, which are principally just reboxings of a lot of Revell's 144 scales kits, and then they do a range of 1/100 scale kits, and this is where the indigenous designed TA50, T50B and T50C trainers, which I think are South Korean 2-seat trainers, it's like their equivalent of the Hawk in many respects. Then you have a range of tanks, which are basically just reboxed military tanks from Revell through Ace Corporation. And then they do a range of kits, of aircraft kits in 1/48 scale, which are basically just reboxed Revell kits. And they also do an F5 Tiger II, which I think is the old Revell offering, reboxed in an Ace Corporation model. Now then, I want to show you why I feel that this is basically just a company that reboxes Revell kits. I'm going to show you a range of rebox comparison photos so that you can see exactly what I mean. But basically we have 3 slides here. One is of the E2C Hawkeye. There's another one of the F-14 Tomcat, and another one of the Boeing 767 airliner. And as you can see from these slides, you can see that they're all just completely reboxed Revell kits, and the sprues, even the shape of the sprue trees, everything, they're exactly the same. The only difference is the instruction manuals and the transfers. The transfers obviously would be more appealing to the local area of the Far East, because a lot of people in the Far East wouldn't want to build Western aircraft, and they might not want to build, say, Western airliners. But it is interesting to note that these kits are principally just reboxed Revell models. I also want to leave you with a couple of images of some of these kits made up. Now, they're not really a song and dance to Ace Corporation, they're really a song and dance to Revell models, even in a small scale. The kits that Revell build, as I've done a couple of reviews of some of these, I'm actually building the Leclerc T5 now, and the Revell 72nd scale tank range are actually fantastic, but you shouldn't sniff away at the 144 scale range of Revell kits either, Ace Corporation rebox, because as you can see from some of these images of these kits, they produce a nice finish as well. And there's also an image there of the 48 scale Raphael that is a reboxing of Revell's Raphael M. So that's basically the Ace Corporation overview. Conclusions for this company are that I haven't actually seen the sprues or any finished products or any photographs of the finished product of the T50 trainer, so I'm not quite sure what that kit would come out like, but it is marketing at similar price range to the rest of the Revell range in 1/100 scale. I also think that they're similar in value to Revell kits, but being this side of the world, Ace Corporation models have to be imported through specialist suppliers, model shops, and they're usually only available online. It's very hard to find any in shops on the high street, but they are similar priced to Revell kits. And I think it could be a case soon where Ace Corporation might start to come into high street shops a bit more readily. Whether they'd be the same price or slightly cheaper to, entice people to buy them, I'm not sure. But as I said, they are just basically Revell kits, and at the moment Revell kits are an awful lot more abundant in Europe, and especially here in the UK. But they are starting to come in on online shops, and they might be worthy of checking some of them out, because I do believe some of the pricings are a little bit cheaper than Revell models when you buy them online. So that's the overview for Ace Corporation. I hope this video has been of some use. I'll see you for the next video very soon. And yeah, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments list. If there are questions, I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for listening.